as adults even, we sit and we listen to the gospel readings, and sometimes they're difficult to understand. And so how do you take the time that is necessary to sit down and try to make sure that your children really know what it means so that they can get the most out of Mass every Sunday, so that they can understand what the homilies actually mean when you're hearing about the gospel readings.
Good evening, everybody, church family, all who are joining us. We're delighted that you can gather together for this new series, which is trying to connect families gathering together to connect with the Sunday readings and what they might be saying to their lives. So I'm very grateful to the Neighbor House family. I want to welcome the Babylonia family here. I'm very happy to be here with the Kelly family this evening, and I'm joined here by the McEwen family. So now we're going to listen to these beautiful children read the Gospel.
A reading from the Holy Gospel according to Matthew. Jesus said to the chief priests and the elders
in parable, saying, "The kingdom of heaven may be likened to a king who gave a wedding feast for his son.
Going out about 9 o'clock, the landowner saw others standing idle in the marketplace.
For us, how do we grow in generosity? How can we become a little more like Jesus?
Maybe if somebody's suffering more than you are, say, for example, Jesus is dying on the cross and you have to go get something done that you're nervous for, you could give your suffering up for him because you know that it's not nearly as bad as what he had to go through.
Any reason why people might say, I'm going to pass on God's invitation, have a relationship with him?
Well, maybe they think that they just can't dedicate enough time to God and the faith. They just think that they just don't have enough time for that relationship.
This ministry that the church has started is so incredibly important, especially at the time that we are dealing with now, where we may not be able to be physically present in church. We need to take the time out, no matter how busy we are, to sit our kids down and say, hey, this is what's important. This is why we're here. It doesn't matter how busy we are. It doesn't matter if we're running here, there. It doesn't matter. We have to stop and we have to take the time.
As it is in heaven, give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And we hope that you will take time to do this little family sharing on the Gospel, taking time to pause along the way, taking time to consider the yes and no's, just on a human level. Obviously within families, every day there are a lot of calls to say yes, and it's so easy to say no, so that's just on a family basis. And then when it comes to our faith life, there's a constant call to say yes to Jesus and his ways, and we have to be just aware of the things that can cause us to say no. So hopefully you'll take the time to do that, and maybe tell others about it as well. Thank you. Have a good evening.